Hi everyone, welcome to another client interview, and today we have with us the amazing Beatriz, who has taken time out of her work abroad to come and do this interview and share her insights about her amazing wellness journey with us. So as usual, if you're catching this live, hashtag live, if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, and we'll get straight into it, Beatriz. So we posted the picture of you promoting this interview, and it was one of the most profound and epic pictures. I absolutely love it, and there were so many, amazing comments about it. So for those that didn't see it, it was you looking into a mirror in your military uniform and staring back at you as yourself in a tiara, which is, absolutely amazing. A beautiful picture. So can you just tell everyone a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do, and a bit about your wellness journey so far?
Absolutely. So I am originally from Texas, but I've been living in Seattle for the past few years. As a civilian, I'm a social worker at the VA hospital. I work in suicide prevention. And then in the military, I am a logistics officer in the Army Reserve, and I'm currently deployed in Iraq right now. So I'm really happy that we were able to find a time to connect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
But yeah, when my wellness journey. So I have been plant-based for many years, but I think like many people through last year really impacted them greatly in so many different ways. And the pandemic for me definitely impacted my health and my weight. And I was just at a point where I was very unhappy where I was health-wise and weight-wise. And I just remember, finding your page on Instagram and just being like, I need to do something. And they seem like a perfect fit. So that's when I reached out to both of you, and it worked out perfectly.
Amazing. Great. So would you say it was a perfect fit?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Great to hear. And Beatriz, what's been like your past history with weight loss and your relationship with food and body image and things like that? Because I gather you do like, hope I'm calling them the right thing, but like beauty pageants and things like that, hence your beautiful picture in the tiara. So I'm guessing coming from that sort of world as well, then looks and aesthetics can come into play. So what's been your like history with body image and weight loss and everything like that?
It's definitely been a very challenging history in the past. Weighing myself was always something that caused tremendous amount of anxiety. If I gained any certain amount of weight, it made me feel terrible about myself and, plummeted my self-image. I think I put a lot of self-worth on the number on the scale. Mm-hmm. So that was definitely something that I was looking for to help me through and help me get past. And that's why I say that you two were a perfect match, because you don't just focus on, the physical weight loss and the nutrition. It's also about the mind and, building yourself up and understanding that the scale does not define your worth.
Yes,
well said.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I remember very well when we worked together, Bia, that in military you have to go and kind of in front of everyone to step on the scale, right? Or maybe not everyone, but you said that every time you would have to do it, and it's just a practice in military, you can't really avoid it, right? You had that anxiety. And I remember one day you were saying that I had that day that I had to weigh in, and I was totally cool about it. Can you tell about that, how that mindset shifted?
Oh, yes. So back, I think that was in September, or I can't remember, but it was last fall. We had another weigh-in, and at that point, we were well into our training together. And I just didn't feel that anxiety anymore. I got on the scale, and I was okay with them saying the number out loud, because before I would be like, don't say it out loud, just write it down. But this time I was just like, okay, that's fine. And actually I just weighed in a couple of days ago, and I was not anxious about it at all. and my weight has continued to drop. And I think it's because everything I learned from the both of you, I'm still implementing, even throughout my whole health scare recently. I still ensured that I was eating nutritious food and doing what I can activity-wise with where I was. And I think taking the lessons that I learned from you and still applying them, I'm still seeing the benefit of them.
Amazing.
So great to hear.
That's what we really here for, to make it sustainable and to make it a lifestyle. And yes, another thing, Beatrice, what I was extremely impressed about you when we were working together, that, you know, you were deployed in different places, you know, you had to work in one country, in another state, you know, you always had to kind of be on the move. And like you said yourself, not always military provide very healthy plant-based choices. And you have crazy schedule as well, like waking up at 5 a.m. and things like that. But you never ever failed to, you know, to miss a workout or to miss opportunity to prepare something healthier for yourself. That was so impressive, because people, you know, whine a lot or complain a lot, you know, and kids and work and this. I mean, your example was perfect. You're one of the most busy person in the place. You can't even have a choice. But you always find a way how to stay healthy. Can you tell about that to people who, you know, are busy and it's hard for them to find time and you know, produce to nourish themselves? Like, how did you do that?
Well, I think, you know, I was really committed to improving my health and my wellness. And with that commitment, you know, I just wanted to do everything that I could throughout the program to get to my goals. And I think, you know, when you are challenged by a busy schedule or you know, travel and everything, you just have, the more you prepare for those situations, the better off you are. But if you don't prepare for them, yes, it's easy to fall into not following through with eating well or not doing your workouts. But just prepare yourself, and definitely that mindset of, you know, you're investing in yourself, you're committed to your wellness, and as long as you have that mindset, I think that you'll remain committed to both eating well and exercising.
Yeah, and you made it work, Bia. You just worked with what you had. As Vida said, we didn't hear one complaint or excuse from you. Sometimes you said, look, guys, it's going to get a bit challenging this weekend. I'm going to be traveling to here and I've only got access to this. But we adapted, you adapted, and we made it work. And that's what wellness is about. Wellness shouldn't be perfect because life isn't perfect. And all too often in life, we can be like, waiting for that perfect moment for everything to be aligned before we start our health journey. And of course, it never happens. And that can just lead to procrastination and delaying. So really well done with that. You were a true inspiration. And I guess that's your character shining through, and perhaps some of the military discipline as well, that, you know, you get it done.
So that's amazing. I think I really want to emphasize two words you said: planning and commitment. For me, it's exactly it. And especially commitment, like you said, you know, if you're not committed to better yourself, to invest in your wellness, then you will find every excuse under the sun. And if you are committed and not just interested, that's when the work has been done. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. It was really powerful.
Yeah. And Bia, what were the key things that made this journey with us so different to everything you've tried in the past? Why do you feel this was different, and why do you feel you finally got those sustainable lifestyle results you've been striving for?
I think it's because you have a holistic approach. You are educating us on nutrition, you are providing us with customized workout plans, and then you're also very accessible, and we can ask you questions, and we can, you know, tell you when we're struggling with something and not receive a response that's very aggressive. It was very supportive in nature, which I think is important, and just really helping us shift that mindset, and all those educational materials that you would send weekly, like the podcasts were amazing, the videos. So all of that really helped with kind of changing the way you think about wellness and your journey on wellness.
Great.
Amazing. So yeah, when you look at wellness from all areas, that's when what makes it sustainable, right? It's not just picking one on the other, really working with everything, you know, with sleep, with stress, with workouts, nutrition, mindset. It's very important. So, Bia, if someone is sitting on the fence, you know, online world now is becoming very popular, if I can use that word, but still people, some people are a bit, you know, scared, you know, how am I going to contact with someone who is overseas? So yeah, what would you tell someone who's sitting on the fence and thinking about joining us, but maybe a bit scared?
Oh, absolutely do it. If you are worried that they won't be accessible, don't even think about that. They are very accessible. And anytime I had a question, I was able to reach them. I actually worked with trainers in the past that I would physically see, and I feel like I had more accessibility to you guys than I did to them. And I think that that was very, very key. So I think that if you're on the fence, you know, this is definitely the program you want to do. It works. It's sustainable. It teaches you the skills you need to continue to apply and continue to reach your goals even after the program ends. But, you know, they are amazing. So definitely do it.
Thank you so much, Bia. And it's really interesting to hear that from your side as well, because obviously Vida and I have been in the health and fitness industry for many years, and we worked on gym floors as personal trainers, and now exclusively doing online coaching for the last two and a half years. We agree that we know our clients so much better on a so much deeper level than when we ever met them face to face. So it's great that you're feeling that and our other clients are feeling that as well, because that's exactly what we want.
Yes. And now it's a bit side note, just out of curiosity question, how is it to be a plant-based and military environment? Is it easy or is it hard?
Good question.
It can be really hard. It can be hard, but I think at least here where I'm at, they do provide, you know, legumes or beans or, you know, things that I can get some protein from, and they always have vegetables available. The only thing is there's not a lot of variety, so it's a lot of the same stuff every day.
Yeah.
But you know, it's healthy and nutritious, and I'm feeling good.
And do you have many vegan friends in the army?
No, not at all.
Well, Bia, you are shining light and you are showing the example. I'm sure it will be like a ripple effect because of you.
I hope so.
Let's hope so.
Amazing, Bia. So we'll let you get on. Obviously, you've got loads going on and you're busy, and we really appreciate you taking the time to join us and share your journey with everyone. So thank you so much for sharing and for everything you do. Keep up the great work, and we'll catch up soon.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Bye.